And Ms. Trotter, quick question. Sarah McKinley, in defending her home, used a Remington 870 Express 12-gauge shotgun that would not be banned under the statute, correct? Under the proposed statute.
I don't remember what type of weapon she used.
Well, trust me, that's what it was, and it would not be banned under the statute. So it doesn't, I think it proves the point that with ordinary firearms, not 100 magazine, peculiar types of artifacts, people are quite capable of defending themselves. In fact, that was your example.
I respectfully disagree. I understand that you are also a graduate of the University of Virginia School of Law, and you were close to Monticello, where Thomas Jefferson penned our Declaration of Independence, and close to Montpelier, where James Madison was instrumental in drafting the Bill of Rights. And I think you can understand that as a woman, I think it's very important not to place undue burdens on our Second Amendment right to choose to defend ourselves.
Oh, I don't know what
weapon she used.
My point is that the example you used is one that would not bear in argument against the proposal that is before us, because that Remington 870 Express is a weapon that would be perfectly allowed.
So would it have been unreasonable for her to use a different gun to protect her child?
I think that if she was using a 100 weapon, let me put it another way, she would clearly have an adequate ability to protect her family without the need for a 100 round piece.
How can you say that? You are a large man, and you are not a tall man. You are not a young mother who has a young child with her. And I am passionate about this position, because you cannot understand. You are not a woman stuck in her house, having to defend her children, not able to leave her child, not able to go seek safety, on the phone with 911, and she cannot get the police there fast enough to protect her child. And she's not used to being in a firefight.
And my point simply is that she did it adequately and successfully with lawful firearms and without the kind of firepower that was brought to bear so that the 12th, 13th, 14th shots could be fired by the man who shot.
Okay, I'm going to have to, and I'll let you go back to another round.
Ms. Trotter, do most of the gun-owning women that you know have an inclination to abide by the law in connection with their gun ownership?
Yes, definitely.
If we were to ban all weapons that contained an ammunition magazine capable of accommodating more than 10 rounds, would most female gun owners that you know abide by that law?
Of course.
What about criminals? What about people who use weapons like these in connection with crimes? Do you think they are as likely to abide by that law?
By definition, criminals are not abiding by the law.
Where does that then put women like those that you describe, women like those that you represent? What kind of position does this put them in relative to their current position as to their ability to defend themselves?
It disarms the women. It puts them at a severe disadvantage, and it not only affects them, but it affects anybody that they're responsible for, their children, elderly relatives, incapacitated family members.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I see my time's expired.